Hey guys, it's Alani and I am back with another prep series episode. So today I am going to be hitting shoulders and tries. So I'm going to go to the gym mic'd up, kind of explain everything I'm doing, make it a more workout focused video. I'm eating my pre-meal right now that I eat an hour before I train. Right now it is chicken, rice, almond butter. Some things that have changed is that the volumes while my foods are coming down a little bit. My intake is at around 1700 calories depending on if it's training day or a rest day. I'm starting to feel it a little bit. I know we still have 14 weeks and 3 days to go, so 101 days until show day on June 22nd. So yeah, definitely not in the deep part of it yet. My cardio is still at 35 minutes on the Stairmaster, keeping my heart rate around 135 to 140. Still feeling good. Still have high energy, but some of the days I'm definitely hungry now. But yeah, so I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna have my berberine, I'm gonna have my digestive enzymes, and then I'm gonna head to the gym and train in about an hour. As you guys probably know by now, I'm so bad about drinking my pre-workout during my lift instead of before. So today I'm actually gonna prep it on the road because I only live 5 minutes from the gym. So I always make it once I get there and then it hasn't hit until like halfway through my workout and I don't need it anymore. So same as always, ReinventU pre. It's just shoulders, so I'm just doing 1 scoop. It's only 150 grams of caffeine. I've been trying to keep more of my caffeine around like my leg days or my higher volume lifts, but I do have to do my cardio after my lift today because I didn't do it fasted. So I'm gonna need a little bit more caffeine today. Cheers. All right, let's hit it. So first things first, I'm gonna warm up my shoulders. That's something I've been working on a lot more this prep is mobility and warming everything up, making sure I'm getting blood into the muscle. But I grew up playing a lot of volleyball, so my shoulders are not the greatest, so I'm focusing more on increasing that mobility, preventing any injury while we're on prep. And like I said, just getting a lot of blood flow to the area before we actually load any real weight in my warm-up or working sets. So just going with the band. And I'll do these. And then I'll do some lateral raises, just drive some blood into the shoulders. But definitely focusing more on things that I can do to help my recovery and longevity this prep. Up until pretty much this year, I've just been, aesthetics over everything. And this year I'm really dialing in everything with health and longevity so I can keep doing what I love for as long as I can. All right, so for these, I'm doing Smith machine shoulder press. I do like 2 to 3 warm-up sets and then usually 3 working sets to failure. It's my first movement, just with the side delts. But again, focusing on that stretch. The first few warm-up sets, working up to a little bit of a heavier weight until I get up to my top set. But I've been loving doing these on the Smith machine just because it's a little more stable. I can really isolate the shoulders, not incorporate as much chest, which for me, for bikini, is just aligning more to the criteria and what I need to grow specifically. Alright, so I talk a lot about progressive overload in my lifts, and what I mean by that is I'm constantly trying to beat myself week after week because that's how we're going to make progress, right, and break through plateaus and everything. So what I do, how I apply it to my working sets, because I'm going to failure on most of my working sets right now, I'll go in and I'll see what my lift was last week. So last week when I was doing Smith's shoulder press, I loaded 50 pounds and I went to failure for 3 working sets, and it was 8 reps, 9 reps, and 8 reps to failure. So that means this set, I'm gonna aim for like 9 or 10. because I always want to beat what I did last week, because that's how we break down the muscle more, have it grow, because that's what we want to do in bodybuilding, you know, have it grow back stronger. But yeah, I get a lot of questions about how I incorporate progressive overload into my lifts, and that's what I mean by it. A lot of people talk about it on social media, but I feel like some people don't really know what that means and how you incorporate it. But yeah, so if you did 8 reps last week and that was failure, then this week I'm gonna aim for 9 or 10. Say theoretically if I get 12, then that means, okay, I need to up the weight, right? Stay in that rep range. So yeah. All right, well, it's 12, so I guess I gotta go up in weight. So I'm gonna add 5 pounds to each side, and then, yeah, that's how I progress week after week. Obviously, we're getting deep into prep, so I'm, you know, getting closer to that 14-week out mark, so eventually my strength is gonna start tapering off, but while my food is still a little bit higher, I'm gonna keep pushing, especially in the off season. Is when I'm focusing on, you know, keeping that intensity high. But a lot of people, you get in your head while you're lifting, especially when you're on prep, and you feel hungrier and you feel weaker, when really you could be going harder in your lift. So it's something to kind of keep yourself accountable and keep that intensity high while the food is dropping. Try and retain as much muscle as you can. So my next movement on shoulder days is a lateral raise. So today I'm doing it on the machine, the Arsenal machine. Like this one, again, it's just a little more stable. I mix it up. Sometimes I do dumbbell, but I'm gonna do 1 warm-up set for these. My shoulders are already kind of warm. So I'm starting off just with 20 pounds. And then I'll do 3 working sets to failure after this. So on these, I just make sure I'm leading with my elbows. I see a lot of people leading with their hands. So I just lead with my elbows, make sure to squeeze through the delts at the top. Next up, we got upright rows. I've been doing these on cable. You can also do it dumbbell, but I've been liking cable again. Just it's a little bit more smooth. I can isolate the front delt a little bit more. So I've been liking that recently. So I'm gonna do 1 warm-up set, and then I have 3 working sets to failure. So again, I've PR'd in every lift so far. So I'm gonna try and push past. Last week I did 44 for 10. So we're gonna aim for 12. But this is my warm-up set, so let's see. All right, first working set. Trying to beat 10. Working set number 2. Here we go. Last movement I have up for shoulders is front raises. Again, kill that front delt. So I'm gonna do this with dumbbells. This is one of the movements I've been liking, and I really don't see a lot of people doing this one. So I'm gonna show you. I'm doing a warm-up set with the 15s, and then I'm gonna do 3 working sets with the 20s. So I'll show you guys from a different angle so you can see, but what I'm doing here is I'm hinging forward at my hips, so all the load is on the front delt, and then I am raising up to eye level, squeezing through the delts, and then nice and slow back to about 45 degrees, so that I'm not coming all the way back down and taking the load off, just so I can keep that tension on the shoulders the entire set. All right, so now you guys can see what I'm actually doing. I'm up on this bench. It's almost all the way upright, and I push my butt into the back pad, and I take my feet out in front so that I can't brace through my feet. Again, so that all that load's on my shoulders. So I hinge forward a little bit like we were doing, raise up to eye level squeeze, and then slow back to the bottom. I'm gonna take these to failure. This is my first working set. And then the last movement I do on my push days is a tricep workout. So I've been doing cable tricep push downs. I just do 4 working sets of that, and I call it a day. So obviously a very shoulder dominant day, but this is what I end out with. So what I focus on these is really making sure that I'm stretching all the way to the top. So I see a lot of people, their elbows come forward, and then you're not really getting any more stretch to the tricep. So I make sure, I'll show you from the side, that I'm keeping my elbow in the same spot and then stretching to the top, because that's where you're going to recruit the most muscle fibers, when you're stretching all the way. It's not just about that flex at the bottom and that contraction, it's also about stretching all the way to the top. But I'm going to do one warm-up set here. Alright, so I'm going to do 3 working sets here. Again, trying to progress. Last time I got 10 reps at 33 pounds, so I'm going to aim for 12. So that was it for the lift. Now I'm gonna hop on the Stairmaster and do 35 minutes steady state, keeping my heart rate around 135, 140, same as last week. Yeah, let's get to it. All right, just finished my lift and my 35 minutes of cardio. Cardio actually felt pretty good today. So cardio is usually one of the harder things for me to get through. It gets easier and easier every prep, honestly. But it's such a mental thing. But this time it was pretty solid. I had some pre-workout in my system. I had more meals in my system than I usually do. So that definitely helped. And I posted 2 reels, like edited and posted 2 reels for Instagram while I was doing that. So that definitely helped the time pass. And got to chit chat with some people in the gym, so that always helps. But now I'm having my post shake. So nothing new. Protein isolate, my creatine, and then some cyclic dextrin for carbs. And then in about 45 minutes, an hour, I'm going to have my post meal and another berberine and digestive enzyme. But I hope you guys liked this video style. I really, like I've been talking to you guys, have been trying to stay on the informative side of things. So first of all, let me know if you guys have any questions about anything. Training, nutrition, prep, lifestyle, anything in the comments, or shoot me a DM on Instagram. I definitely want to be, keeping you guys updated and informing you of everything I'm doing, how you can apply it to your own life. So I hope you guys like this style. I really liked running through that workout and kind of explaining why I'm doing everything that I'm doing. But that is everything for today, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.